Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash building challenge. Today I'm going to be doing something slightly different and hopefully part of a series if you guys enjoy. So, as you probably know already, Arcturus, Slaughterhouse and Firework all got rated the other day, and I had the idea to redesign parts from these levels plus the others in the top 10 as part of a 6-star level called the top 10. I'm going to go through these levels one by one, starting with Firework, because I'm assuming it's the top one. Obviously, I don't know the real spots that they're going to be on the list because they haven't been placed yet. They just got rated the other day. So I'm gonna watch a full detailed showcase of Firework to start off this video. I'll give my thoughts on it. I'm also gonna place it on a tier list, which is a bit of an extra incentive for this series, so I can have a tier list of the top 10 by decoration. Obviously I can't judge the gameplay, but this is just so intimidating to watch. I love the look of Firework. Anyway, this is the part that I think I'm gonna redesign for this video because I think it's gonna be a good start to the level. Plus I really like the way it looks. There's a lot of glow, there's a lot of black and white in it, so I gotta try and level my grays out properly. Anyway, I think this is at least an A tier extreme. Like, this is just such a cool level. Obviously, since it's a 6-star level, I can't really recreate the gameplay gimmicks like this, but yeah, this has gotta be an A tier level, right? I'm just not a fan of the black lines that appear in this level, and I think some of the parts are kind of under-designed like this one. It feels so open. So I'm going to stick that on my list as an A tier extreme demon to start off the series. Then we're going to jump into the top 10, a blank level I have set out with the song Lost Dynasty by F777, 0 second start off set. It's a really nice sound. I really like this song. It picks up a lot towards the middle as well. It feels really intense, as the top 10 should. I'm going to make the craziest 6-star level of all time. And the progression in the song is nuts as well, which is another reason I want to use it. Okay, so we need to have a cube section in the beginning with some grays in the background. And I don't know which one I'm going to pick. Might be an idea to pick a really easy one to use, like this one. Oh god, I'm coming to the realization that I have to design. I can probably use that yellow portal and blue orb thing to my advantage. Do some more of this snaky thing to wrap around the bottom and make up the space underneath that square. It doesn't really seem to use many big spikes. I'm going to try and keep them to the slightly smaller ones. I can double it up like that, I guess. Okay, so something notable about this part is how it uses the ground. The ground's like solid black, and there's like random spikes that just stick out, so you can land on it every now and again. And then also in the ceiling, there's like structures that just stick down with spikes off them. No, that's weird though. God damn it. Am I gonna have to make a fake hitbox? If I put like an invisible block right there on the alpha trigger 1 with 0 opacity, and then make a fake outline with 3D lines, I'm guessing? Oh, that could 100% be a coin route. Look at that. Okay, that's neat. It works in 2 ways. Sick. And then we're gonna leave it right there, because that's a good portal spot in my opinion. So we have a nice simple beginning, using the floor, using the portals like Firework as well. I mean, the gameplay isn't great, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a good base. There's also a couple of just 1x1 blocks that fly around in Firework, so I'm implementing those here and there. Okay, that should be covered now. I like this. And something else that's important to note is the invisible block usage. Oh, some of this is off-grid. This is going to be pain. So I'm going to use color channel 9 for black and put in some invisible blocks. Now, I've got to make sure these are layered underneath the outline of these objects. I'm going to fix that in a second. Okay, it's not bad looking so far. We can definitely stack some invisible objects and types of invisible objects, so I can have some slopes, some mini blocks in there, make it a bit more interesting. We need some bright glow in this as well, and maybe some alterations to the outlines, since they're not always white on Firework. We need some of this going on. I'm gonna put some bright white glow underneath. We're definitely gonna have some stuff overlaying this, because as you can see, in this part of the block, there's gonna be no stripes, so it's just gonna be a black box, basically. And we're also gonna lock on some black gradient glow at the bottom, scaled up to 2 times, I think, and I might add a low opacity layer just 2 blocks above like that, with another scaled up block underneath it. So there's going to be 2 layers like that. This one is going to be on half opacity. They all need the moving group 3, so 2 can be like 33%. It was a bit too harsh on 0.5%. There we go. We'll just put this at the bottom of B3, I guess, so we can put more stuff under it if we need. So straight away we have that black gradient at the bottom, which isn't too noticeable until I add more light details underneath it. Oh, that's weird. I don't know about that. There's a lot going on in that object, and it just looks strange. But I definitely rock with this pattern that I'm adding on now, the stripes. So what if I added these to the low opacity that we had in before? Would that mess it up? Let's see. I've never actually done this, so yeah, that's actually better. I like that. Let me work work some magic. Let me get one of these objects, scale it down. White blending, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. And then we can definitely make some sort of glow beam by attaching some glow together in a little rectangle shape like that. White blending. Nice. That looks... Ooh, it doesn't look great. What if I just stacked these then? Oh, we could make this black blending and give it a pulse. That's probably what I'm going to do. So we'll add that to... We don't even need a group. We can just post black blending. Color channel 10, 0.05, and a 0.5. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Okay, that works. So I could definitely copy, paste, and scale up underneath this block. Perfect. I like that. We can kind of go crazy with this and put it in strange places, like in between the blocks. I'm changing the fade in times for some of these pulses to give it a bit of variety. So it slows up right there, and then we can have another one. That can even be as slow as like a 0.4, 0.4, or even longer on the fade out because it has that lingering sound to it. Listen. Look at that. And we can definitely reuse this framework for some background pulses. Obviously not as bright as that. 0.12. There we go. Okay, this is looking sick now. How are we going to work the saws? I feel like the saws can have their own individual pulses on a group. They're not going to go to black. They're just going to go down to like a gray maybe. Or could they just start off on black? I feel like that would fit a lot more because these objects right here are always black. And we could probably do the same for the objects, to be honest. Yes, nice. This is all working together. Yes, I couldn't ask for anything easier. Now, the spikes have a very distinct grey outline style, and I can very easily create that as well. I've stacked the little jagged-looking spikes on the inside, and they kind of change color. Not really. I think it looks cool how they kind of glow like that. We could definitely add a subtle hint of glow to it. Has to be T2, a full Z layer above that block. We'll put it on the black blending. I've tried so long to hide it in this video, but I just don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to design. I just kind of spam objects in certain places and hope it looks nice. In Firework, there is some bright white glow that covers up the orbs and stuff. Now, since I've got this black blending pulse, I can do that really easily. My only issue with this is that it might be a bit difficult to read in a 6-star, you know what I mean? Now, design. How on earth is this going to work? This level has like a black base on the block, so I'm going to start there. Okay, so we need some object lines like these to just kind of segment off certain parts of the blocks. So I can probably scale down these objects to go inside. Let me link 15 of these together. Okay. And I can copy paste it and put it up. Oh, god damn it. I got a half space and stuff like that. I don't know if that's going to work. Let me see how that looks. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep that. So the level has like little pockets like that. And then it looks like gray blending spikes. So if I just go in the next free, put blending and gray. Except the detail's a bit darker. Like that. Yeah, okay. I could have a gray object like that. And then maybe a couple of pixels down and left, we can have a black one that overlays it. Yeah, I feel like the top layer of this gradient should be above the blocks. Like, that makes sense, right? And then to coincide with that, I'm gonna add a pulse to the line that does the exact same as the background. Ooh, that is weird. Okay, so I gotta add some, like, validation for when you can hit that. Because if you land on this block, you just fall straight through and you don't have to hit the black. Okay, guys, here's the play. We have two glow objects like this on the gray. That's not the gray, that's the gray. Piece it together so there's an overlap in the middle that makes it brighter. I am starting to respect design levels a lot more now. So I've got that beam set to a unique group 6, which is moving at 3 blocks upward in 2 seconds. And the reason that the move triggers before the pulse trigger is so that it's already moving by the time the pulse happens for 1 second. I feel so lame for using that glow effect. It's so dumb. There's a lot of work to be done. A firework, guys. Is this gonna work for saw design? Maybe not, but I've managed to luckily thread this circle behind and then the rest in front, and that's gonna make it super easy for me to add a glowy scaled down circle in the middle using that gray blending again with the glow piece on top, as well as a gray pulsing circle piece. Where is it? This? Can I scale this down a little bit more though? Yeah, okay, nice. I have 3D to do yet. Oh no. I want to do that now. That sounds fun. Now I think I see how the 3D is done in this level. I'm going to try it. So it has a regular block like this underneath. I'm not going to use that object because that's copying. So my strategy is to put these on all of the objects normally. Hold on, it has like a black layer in front. Give me a sec. And then put it like a block in front like that. Okay. Wait, we can make some insane 3D if we wanted to. As long as all of this is on B4 at the very bottom. Nice. Okay, so it's not visible above the block. Awesome. Then we just need to link this together and copy paste it around. Okay, all of the 3D is added. Now for the moment of truth. This could go horribly wrong, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that too much? It might be too much. It looks okay though. Like that. Okay, nice. The one change I'm gonna make, because it stands out way too... Oh, god damn it. Turn off link controls. Then we gotta go and select all of these objects specifically and make them black blending. So they're gonna pulse to that color instead. So it's not too noticeable otherwise. I put a giant J block in this area so you can't hold from the blue orb and hit the saw like that. I took a break from recording and I don't 100% remember where I'm at with this. So I'm just gonna continue at a random point. Hopefully it makes sense in the video. I don't know. I did saw decoration. Now I've got to do mini saw decoration and orb decoration, which we could link together. Honestly, what I might do is just take some of the attributes of this. Pulsing circle, the glow, that spinning object. There we go. We got a black blending circle on the layer above on T1. God damn, that saw is stacked. Okay, I feel like this glow is too much. It's the glow that's throwing me off, man. It's a tiny little saw. Why did I not think of that? This is going to be fine. I can put this in so many different areas. It's going to be okay. Okay, then I'm putting the black spinning object on top of the orbs on low opacity, just so you can see the orbs a little bit more clearly than just the black outline. That looks a lot better. These objects are cheat codes, man. Look, this is so free. Ooh, that could look pretty nice. If I have it on like black and black blending, then the inside will light up. But that looks like a glow piece. Hold on. Maybe if I have it on gray as the base. Yeah, that looks good. I can probably use that on the ground here and there. Give this a bit of a more original flair to it. Hey, that looks pretty good. Okay. That is a good addition to the level. Well done, Wulzy. You finally did something good after, like, what, 2 hours? I don't want to blatantly just rip off Firework. It has these black lines that I'm currently putting below everything in the level, inside the blocks, or, like, above the other details, but I don't really want to do that, so I kind of feel like just extending them upwards in certain points like that. I feel like it kind of connects to the way that the blocks look with the different lines and stuff. And if I wanted to be super fancy, I could copy-paste this, put it on the other black blending, the one that doesn't pulse, give it a group 7 on a different editor layer, and we can just extend the group upwards like this. And if I make a pulse trigger staircase that's separated by half a block each, honestly, I think this looks pretty good so far. If I can just find a nice way to add air decoration without it getting too clustered. I'm aware there's a lot of black and white at the moment. We could definitely reuse some of these groups. If I just have it on color channel 5 again, we could use, say, 8 for this one, then 9, 10, maybe even just a diamond around it like that. Okay, now we're talking. Have that on 11 and also 2, which is the low opacity. Then we could scale it up over, I think, to about 1.4 or so, make that 12, and then put a glow piece on top for number 13. So we haven't used 7 or 14, we've used like the middle groups in it. I think that looks pretty good, how it extends outwards with a diamond and then glows at the end. Okay, there's still a lot of open space, and I don't know how to fix that. Bruh, this is hard. How does anyone build design? How can I fill that space? That's impossible. I mean, the only way I can think of is getting rid of this whole spike and just putting a saw there, but that's copy paste. Oh god damn it, I'm gonna have to remake all of these mini spikes because I didn't choose the one with the detail on the inside. I kind of like this because it's letting the 3D through them. You see right there, there's a line through. Okay, I think I've figured out what the last detail I'm gonna add is, and to do it I need to turn off link controls. I want to take this cube thing that I added in the 3D, set it to the low opacity 2, and then just extend it up in the back maybe. Can I see that block in the design? No. Okay, I can just do that. That's nice. Yes, the classic Wulzy pillar decoration has made its way into a design level. And I can probably just pad this with some more low opacity black objects on top that just pulse. Not everywhere, just on random low blocks. Need to make sure these are on B4 though. Don't really have any other ideas. There's a huge gap there though. I guess I could just put another arrow, right? Yep, let's fill this huge little area with some tiny little arrows. Hey, at least there's comedic value. Now, I am aware that Firework is a grayscale level, but I want to see what it would look like if it had a slight tint of color to it. That is very slight. You can barely tell it's there. Should I keep that? I don't know. I think it would tie it into the level a lot better. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Tell me in the comments whether I should keep the red tint or not. I think it's nice. It's gonna link on to Slaughterhouse pretty nicely. That's it, I guess. I mean, the original part that I took inspiration from is literally better than what I've made in both design and structuring and everything, but I tried my best. I learned a thing or two about design and layering and stuff, so it's been worthwhile. Thank you so much for watching. part 1, potentially, of the top 10 building series. Stay tuned, check the links in the description, leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.